Welcome to this streaming presentation of the Indoor Football League on the IFL Network.
Two teams playing their best football. The best teams standing are here today. Game winning drive. When I score, I go for two. I don't believe in overtime. Put your hands up in the sky
Anyway, we see them, we are bang on another one. Bust up 4 or 5 down, go on Remington. Any boy, this ballot on them in a Kellington. Bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done, we kill a sound boy for fun. Bad man from out of England. Baseline drop, I tell you.
Happy Sunday night, everybody. Welcome to Oceanside, California and San Diego Strike Force Indoor Football. What an opportunity tonight. The Strike Force look for a 5th consecutive win as they host the San Antonio Gunslingers. Welcome, everybody, inside Front Wave Arena on this Sunday night. As always, alongside the coach, John Quintera. My name is Steve Quist, and the Strike Force are red hot. They've won 4 straight games. As a matter of fact, their last loss came on the road to this San Antonio team all the way back on May the 17th, Coach.
Well, they're playing great. The Strike Force really playing outstanding football right now. Big key this part of the year, Steve, is stay healthy. Yep. You've got some home games coming up. Take advantage of that. You got a couple of tough road games as well. But right now, Strike Force feeling pretty good about where they're at with their roster.
Yep. And the big thing is you got a bye coming up, so get through this one, win a 5th straight, and then do everything you can to rest up for those final 4 games of the regular season. All right, this is a huge Sunday night to cap Week 14 of the IFL. We could go to bed, Coach, with 3 teams in the West all having 8 wins through Week 14. As we take a look at the IFL standings, look there to the West. Bay Area and Arizona are playing right now, a game and a half separating the two there. The Strike Force are in 3rd place at 7-4, and don't shut the toolbox on the Vegas Nighthawks, who are 7-5.
Well, I wouldn't even shut the toolbox on the Sugar Skulls right now, sitting at 5-6. They've had their issues this year, but they're still within striking distance as well.
So San Antonio just won the toss down on the field, and it will be looks like the Strike Force who are going to receive it first, or was it San Antonio? Let's see. I think San Antonio said they'd defer, and the Strike Force are going to get it first here. Last time these two played each other, the Strike Force lost that game. It was May the 17th, as we spoke of. They were at San Antonio against the Gunslingers, and the Gunslingers won a thriller in overtime, 49-48. The difference in the game was a missed PAT in overtime by Ernesto Lacayo.
That doesn't happen very often.
Strike Force are favored by 4.5 points. The over-under is 82.5. A bye awaits, and a chance for 3 teams perhaps to go to bed tonight in the West with 8 wins. No matter what happens for Bay Area, they're still going to be in first place, whether it's with 8 wins or 9 wins. A Rattlers win would give them 8 victories. Bay Area currently sitting there at 8 wins, and the Strike Force with a victory can get to 8 wins. So San Antonio won the toss. They defer. I was correct. The Strike Force are going to get it first. Devin Hafford is back, one of the newer additions here. A couple of guys back for the Strike Force who will be in black uniforms. That's Tyler Huddle, who is going to tee it up for San Antonio. Dallas Daniels also back. So we'll go with the black tops. We'll go with the silver or gray helmets. and the silver or gray pants. And about ready to go. Week 14 in the Indoor Football League. Indoor war to commence here in about 5 seconds from Front Wave Arena in Oceanside, where the Strike Force are 4-1 on the season. The only blemish was that opener where they lost a 20-point lead, diving for it at the 24-yard line, and the Strike Force recover there. And that is Lofton, one of the wide receivers. Javen Lofton Wilson, who recovers. So great starting field position, Coach, at the 24 going in.
Well, there's no doubt about it. They got good starting field position right now. And this is a game you got to be careful. I mean, San Antonio's had their struggles. They do have a little confidence having beaten the Strike Force down in San Antonio earlier in the year. But the Strike Force need to come out and really be aggressive, I think, in the first half. They've had a lot of games this year where they've kind of been slowed in the first half.
They'll start on the ground. Edward Vander, his 7th game with San Diego. He had 5 games with Jacksonville to start the year. Runs for 4 yards down to the San Antonio 20.
Well, in his time here with the Strike Force, doing a good job, averaging 4 yards a carry. You can see the offensive line doing a good job. A little get-off blocks right there, a little double team along the front. He's averaging 4 yards a carry. That's something that's been a kind of a bugaboo, I think, for the Strike Force, especially early in the year.
Well, on this side of the ball, the offensive side of the ball, the Strike Force are much more healthy. All bodies present and accounted for, not so much on defense. Davis gets rid of it, and it is Edward Vander with a second touch. He'll get to the 16, and they still got a little ways to go. 3rd down and short upcoming for a Strike Force team that is averaging 44% on 3rd down so far this year.
Well, you see right here just a little in route. Get what you can get. Maybe a missed tackle, but a good tackle right there. And this is, hey, let's face it, this is 4-down territory.
Yep. Ricky Wyatt from Central Arkansas, veteran in this league, has bounced around from team to team with a good stop. 3rd down and 2, a pitch out to Vander, 3 straight touches, a hold develops, and he's inside the 4-yard line. They're going to mark him down right at the 3.5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for San Diego here on their opening drive.
Well, this is exactly what Taylor Jenniser wants to get going. Get the run game going. Get some early scores. I mean, how many times this year, especially at home, that they've come out in the first half and really kind of struggled to put their offense together. Yeah,
and the one game they didn't struggle offensively was the opener against Vegas, where they scored on the first 2 drives, had 2 defensive stops, and then blew a 20-point lead in the second half.
A really good job of running by Edward Vander, allowing those guys in front of him to do their job.
Vander's going to get a 4th consecutive touch, and he's going to run right into Justin Sykes out of Redlands University. Stopped for no gain at the 4-yard line. Strike Force are 7-4. All 12 games now been against Western Conference teams. Matter of fact, Fisher's Freight will be the only Eastern Conference team that San Diego is going to play all year, and that's coming a few weeks from now after the bye, and they're actually going to stay out on the road from what we're told. Coming off a game against the Rattlers in Phoenix, they'll go straight out to the Indianapolis metro area. Davis, well protected, throws, juggling, catch, touchdown. Jalen Sample with his 3rd touchdown catch of the season.
Great job by Sample to stay alive. I mean, there was a lot going on that play. I mean, he had a little crisscross route down around the goal line trying to screw up the secondary of San Antonio, and that ball gets bobbled. Tipped up in the air, and Sample coming down with it. And not only did he come down with it, he was able to get those shoulders turned and get it in the end zone.
Here's Ernesto Lacayo to try and make it a 7-0 ball game, and he misses to the left. Remember, it was his missed PAT in overtime in San Antonio, which resulted in the last loss the Strike Force have had on the year, 49-48.
Now we'll see that play again. You're going to see Sample. This is what I like. He goes up, gets it, and he's able to, get in the end zone. Nice little spin with the ball. I like that.
That touchdown throw for Nate Davis, his 37th of the season. sample a mid-season addition to this roster, played for Minnesota State and with Washington in the NFL.
Well, the thing that I like about Sam, not only is he a talented guy, but down around the goal line in indoor football, you need to be physical. He's 6'4", got good reach, 205 pounds. He's a great target down around that goal line, as we saw.
So a terrific start for the Strike Force, who come in having won 4 consecutive games, averaging a shade under 41 points per game. That's 9th in the IFL. Against the San Antonio team that is a mere 3-8 and average a league low 33.4 points per game. Ernesto Lacayo tees it up at the goal line. 6-0 Strike Force. The missed PAT. We'll see how big that looms when it's all said and done, because it loomed large last.
Actor, you got to get that ball straight up the field. It's almost like on a kickoff in 11-man football. Don't jig and jag. Get that ball up the field. Get what you can get.
Our first look at Joaquin Collazo, second in the IFL in total offense with 204 yards a game, and he threw 7 touchdowns the last time these two played. And they handed off a little jet sweep there, and it's Rashad around the end. Winds up picking up 8 yards and taking a big hit on that far side.
Yeah, it looks like we're already got some jaw-jacking going on that first play for San Antonio. You'll see, he gets outside, does a pretty good job, but once outside, he got blasted along with his teammate right there against the boards.
So it's a pickup of 8 yards, brings up 2nd and 7. They ran outside. Colby Tucker there, who's the right starting guard, wearing number 77, and he's a big dude. Collazo, southpaw, slinging it for the end zone, and he overthrows his target, Austin Upshaw. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. Gunslingers 39% on 3rd down this season.
Well, this offense at times has been pretty good. There have been other times this year where they've sputtered a little bit, but they come out, they're going to be aggressive, especially on the road.
Yep. Eugene Ford in coverage. Talked about defensive side of the ball. There's a lot of guys inactive, like 2 star defensive backs. Atoa Fox is injured and won't go. Elijah Reed rounding into shape after injury. 2 starters to begin the year in the secondary. He won't go. Jaquez Maben, Ben Moa out. Jericho Flowers done for the year. Collazo just launches it up, and it's caught for a touchdown. That is Kali Rashad with his 3rd touchdown of the season.
Wide open. You talk about a couple of the key guys in the secondary not playing tonight. Well, that showed up on that play big time. There was a lot of confusion in that secondary for the Strike Force.
That is just the 9th touchdown throw of the season for Joaquin Collazo, and 8 of the 9 have come at the expense of the San Diego Strike Force. Extra point attempt by Huddle is good, and San Antonio's got their first lead of the game. It comes with 8:30 to go here in the opening quarter. We break. Gunslingers on the road with a 1-point lead at San Diego.
2025 marks the 3rd year of the IFL's community-driven initiative with our partners at Build Your Base. It's called Game Time. Our mission is to empower our youth with essential nutritional knowledge. In 2024, our Game Time events engaged over 2,200 elementary-age children throughout our communities, sparking interest and understanding that feeling strong, feeling smart, and feeling good all start with good food. Learn more at buildyourbase.org.
Welcome to Dirty Birds, San Diego's #1 sports bar and grill. We've been voted top 10 wings in San Diego for 11 years in a row, and top 10 wings in the country by Yahoo Sports and thedailymeal.com. We offer over 35 sauces, salads, burgers, and weekly specials.
You dropped your medicine there? Oh, that hurt? Yes. No, that's not. I felt like you could see the sun. You could get it there from now. No, yeah.
Five, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This can't be all in one night. Did you never do your homework?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Wow.
Out and so brilliant. Doesn't.
Half minute? Let's just bring it. Please. 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 I'm just going to cream on it and wash off it. What?
Do you think I can just bring the notes into my notebook?
What? Yeah. For the first time, you've never been to my barn. No, you haven't. Why you still? I'm gonna take this because I got it for Kaden. Was it good? Amazing. Okay, I'm gonna put it on his face.
And yeah.
What? In a minute. Yeah, Ben. Ben, mom said that. Yeah, she's like, I'll just put like an hour video game. What you did your homework. mom got there and so. You look at that. We're just a little bad, that looks a little. Pocket or maybe just cut it so it's not long. Thank you. Good. Yeah. I've been doing homework all day. I don't have that much homework.
Are you sure? I've been doing homework all day. Since 3:15. Something like 9 hours.
Well, how can I help you best? I'm gonna confident with the things. You'll build up, right? Let's take a pause. Okay. You probably got a good 30 minutes. So take a 10-minute break. Go to my screen, go to your dad. And then from 9 to 9:30, finish up what you can. And then show it tomorrow. Be right. So you can do it. Are you okay with filming the chat? isolate. Take the notes you have, take a 10-minute break, and then come back and read your own bit. Things don't happen. You know, taking care of your skin is like brushing your teeth and like deodorant, okay? So like, I feel like part of hygiene. So it's kind of like you were like, I'm like, brush your teeth, and you're like, no, dirty. Kind of like taking care of your skin and your teeth, deodorant, and your cologne, washing your bottom, like it's all part of like being human.
Saying that would be fun. I can imagine it in my head. Sean, that's cool. Who are you? The name's Safety. The name's Safety guy.
Yeah.
Snake race and Rocky Bobby. I feel like all it. Yeah. Stinky out here.
Kira, can I bring your sodas in?
Mm.
Okay.
Wrong. I'm going faster again. But I'll probably do it half the time, but still, it's gonna be like 5 hours.
I don't understand how you missed one day of school.
What?
I don't understand how you missed one day of school and you're that far behind. Oh.
And everyone did this before. It's just they failed the test on it. Because they didn't get happy notes, so I'm getting good notes. Yeah, you know.